I am Shaun. I am the Global IT Manager for Quantum Brilliance. We work to produce room temperature quantum computers and quantum accelerators. The potential capabilities or advantages to gain from quantum computing are rather large. Quantum Brilliance has about 100 employees. It's a fairly even split between Germany and Australia. When I came into the picture, there was naturally an interest to formalize the procedures and operations of IT. I started with 20th century mechanisms, pen, paper, and a spreadsheet. And I just thought to myself, there has to be a better way. Josys just fit. It was minutes to get some of our major platforms and our major license expenses in this dashboard where we could see it and say, hey, that's my stuff. And oh, wow, I'm really spending that. That was really fast. There have been a few discussions where I've sat with executives and I pull up the Josys dashboard to show what we're spending on certain things. And they go, ooh, that's nice. Where do you get that? Josys is a very reliable central point of information for a large amount of the things that we are doing. In the case of Quantum Brilliance being so geographically dispersed, for example, in Australia, we have 3-4 different sites. In Germany, we have 3 different sites. And aside from cloud platforms, I can still track physical assets. It's the basic sense of keeping track of your physical inventory made better. We have actually been able to reduce the use of unnecessary licenses. If we were to do this under the old way, the 20th century method that I mentioned earlier, somebody would have to log into each website, each admin panel, and start pulling up rosters through various different interfaces of who has a license and how can I administer them. But when we bring Josys into the picture, of course, we've got this more efficient means to audit the licenses we have in use. Boom, admin folder, Josys, login, single sign-on, mind you, so that's even faster. And I have my number right there. Quantum Brilliance is coming into a stage in its life where we are more clearly defining our own business units internally. And there is a lot more scrutiny on how our functional teams are functioning and the tools they need to be able to do it. I now have the ability to go to them and say, this is what I'm capable of doing already. And then really you can turn around to the chief business officer, the chief revenue officer and say, look at my numbers, here's my recommendation. They're going to say, okay, good. There is a lot of stuff to do, and there is a lot of room for us to implement really positive change that can, actually visibly impact how the company does in the future.